My name is Emily Kelly. I go by she, her, hers. I'm a fourth year. My majors, I'm a politics and East Asian studies double major with a concentration in Chinese studies. And I went to Beijing, China through CET's Language Intensive Program last fall. I knew I wanted to go to China because I'd been studying Chinese since 7th grade and I was looking for a Chinese program specifically. I'd never been to Asia before, and so it was just like amazing. It took me a long time to like really sink in that I was there in China, and I was just like, I need to eat everything and see everything, and it was just amazing. But it was also like, it just looked very different. Like you can tell you were in China. The architecture is different. Obviously the people are different. We would have our morning classes, and we'd always have like quizzes at the beginning. It's hard to say because it was language intensive, there weren't like separate classes. Like there were, we'd have a class where there was like grammar and then a 10-minute break and then something else, but it was the same class. So we had like 3 of those periods with like 10-minute breaks in between. I definitely became a lot more independent. Like when I was first there, I was just, in some ways I was like really excited to adventure, but in other ways I was like, okay, but I have to be safe, and what do I do, and what if I eat something bad, and whatever. And then by the end of it, I was just kind of like doing whatever. I was willing to go on the subway alone and like venture out. It was really awesome. And I also got over my language timidness, which was a huge issue for me. It was the first time that I had to take the initiative to speak the language and ask questions, and it was just, it was hard at first, but then I got so much better at it to the point where I was comfortable having a sense of humor in Chinese, talking to strangers, asking people questions and for help, and they were super, super helpful. There's gonna be a period where you're missing home and you're like, God, why is the food like this? Why are the people like this? Why is the traffic so bad? Why are people spitting on the ground? Why are people blah, 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 blah? You're gonna go through that. You're gonna go through that culture shock where you're like, oh my God, I hate everything about this. I wanna go home. And then you just need to get over it. and if you need to talk to people about it, if you need to talk to the administration about it, your professors, do what you gotta do, but you need to get out of it or else you're gonna be miserable and you're not gonna really get to know China for what it is, or whatever country you're in for what it is and what it has to offer. So definitely choose your program wisely. Know what you're getting into. And the other thing I would say is that you have to really put yourself out there and do that immediately. I would definitely recommend going abroad.